Hi friends, I'm so excited you're here. So I actually have a whole intro already to this video, but I just wanted to pop on and quickly say, you guys, so for about the first quarter of this video, my lighting was wrong. Please forgive me, I'm still a rookie at this and I'm still playing around and learning different lightings and techniques for filming, and the lighting in the beginning of this video completely washes everything out. I did realize that and then fix it just a little bit into the video, but please forgive me in the beginning for that. I'm very excited for this video. We're going to do a full face of new to me makeup, including the new NARS light reflecting foundation, including the new ZEESEA eyeshadow palette that I just got. We're going to create this whole look from brows to shadow to complexion to blush to lips. We're doing it all new to me products. So if you're interested in seeing everything put to the test, then just stay tuned because it's coming right at you, girl. Hi friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. You guys, I am so excited for this video. I actually tried to film this video earlier and I got through the foundation and that was it. Life happened. My 14-year-old came down and kind of interrupted what I was doing. I could have just edited that part, but then the babies got up from their nap and it just went downhill very quickly from there. I mean, not downhill, but downhill in terms of being able to film the video. So the kids are all in bed now and I washed everything off and we're going to restart, but I'm very excited for this video. We're going to try a ton of new to me products. So not necessarily new on the market, but things that are new to me, obviously including the NARS or light reflecting foundation, which I am so excited about. And because I tried to film this earlier, I already know that it is amazing, but we're gonna try it out again. We've got some other things to try. I have a new NARS blush that I thought we would try. I have a Dominique Cosmetics lip liner that I just got from this last past month's BoxyCharm sale, and I thought it might go well with the new lip gloss that I also got, the Shine Fairy lip gloss from Nebula. I've never tried anything from them, so I thought we'll pair those two together. This eyeshadow primer from Too Faced came from Gina Grow, one of the subscribers here on the channel, and also so did this palette. This is from ZEESEA Cosmetics. Now, if you're not new, you might remember that I have tried and reviewed a palette of theirs in the past here on the channel, and it did not go well. I'll link it in the description box below, but it was not good. But I am not holding the performance of that palette against this palette. I have high hopes. The palette is absolutely beautiful and I'm excited to give it a try. I did swatch that color, I just couldn't help it, but I have not tried it on the eyes at all. Wanted to wait to do it with you. And then I'll also try the Too Faced 24-hour shadow insurance because I've never tried it before. At least I don't have it in my collection and I don't remember trying it, so it'll be like a new product. I have a new to me eyebrow product from Kokie. So we're gonna try all the things. Let's just get into it, but this might be a little bit of a longer video. We got a lot of things to try. I also have had a lot of questions lately regarding what I do in terms of my complexion, makeup and stuff like that. So I thought since we're trying a new foundation, this would be a perfect time to really go a little bit more in depth with what I do to prep my skin. I do believe that the right foundation does make a huge difference. The right foundation or complexion product, you really need to be choosing something that is tailored and is going to work well with your specific skin type and needs. So if you're oilier or if you're drier like me, or if you fall somewhere in the middle, you're gonna wanna find something that works for you. But even more important than that is prepping your skin before you even go in with a drop of the complexion product that you're going to use. And I have a whole process that I go through. You might, after you see it, be like, damn, do you really do all that every time you wear foundation? Yes, I do. And why? Because it works. So I'm going to go a little bit more in depth and show you guys exactly what I do. But because of all of that, this is going to be a longer video. Grab a drink, grab a snack, your cozy socks, and your pet. And let's jump in. I am so sorry. I forgot to mention, if you're new, hi, hello, my name is Jeannie. So glad you're here. I have a giveaway going on. It's amazing. It's got Too Faced products and a whole lot more. You have to be subscribed here on the channel and leave a comment on the giveaway video that shows all of the goodies. I'll have it linked in the description box below, so just go ahead and click the description box below and click on the video if you're interested in getting your entry. You still have quite a bit of time, at least a week and a half, I believe. So with that out of the way, let's get into what I do before I go in with a complexion product. So the first thing that I do is I use a facial oil. I have a lot of good ones and a lot of good recommendations if you are in the market for one, but my favorites as of the last, I'd say 3 or 4 months has been this right here. This is from Amy Matthews Skincare. This was actually sent to me in PR by the owner herself. She reached out to me on Instagram. This product is freaking amazing. I've got about that much left, and even my husband has used it and liked it. But this is the Rose Glow Facial Oil. It leaves my face so hydrated and literally feeling like as soft as a rose petal. Like, honestly, I really, really like this. So I'll take about 3 to 4 drops in between my fingers and just press it all in over my face. Now this I have already done because I do like to let that soak in for at least 5 to 10 minutes before I move on with the next step. Another good alternative that I don't use this, you know, sometimes I just like to switch things up just so that I'm not doing the same thing every single day. I use this a lot, but when I don't use that, lately I will substitute it with the Korres Velvet Skin Drink. This is the like grape, what is it? Velvet Skin Drink. Yeah, Santorini Grape Velvet Skin Drink. So these they got some, you know, long names, whatever. This is also really good. So it's a great alternative for when I just want to switch it up a little bit. But I always use a facial oil. I'll give it a few minutes. Then I will go in with a good moisturizer. I would say 2 favorites right now that I go back and forth are the Korres Pomegranate Pore Blurring Moisturizer. If you don't like perfumed skincare, this might not be for you. I typically don't like things to be overly perfumed, and this does have quite a scent to it, but I just happen to really like this scent, so it doesn't bother me. It smells like a fresh piece of fruit. You can see it is well loved and used. It's used almost on a daily basis, and I did not go in with any moisturizer yet, so I'm just going to take some out and just add it all over the face. And then I'm going to just rub it in. God, I love this stuff. It's just so refreshing, and I love the smell. It smells so juicy and fruity. Okay, so then I'll do a moisturizer. And then before anything else, I'm of course gonna go in with an eye cream. Oh, I'm sorry, the other favorite, I wanna kind of give you guys options here. The other favorite that I use is the Erno Laslio Hydrotherapy Gel Cream. This is an amazing cream for wearing underneath makeup because of the way it dissolves into the skin and doesn't leave anything behind, but yet leaves you very hydrated. It really has no scent at all, but it is really, really good. It can be found at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They're very expensive if you purchase them outside of like TJ Maxx or Marshalls, but you can get them there for like 20, 30 bucks. So love that, and I switch back and forth between those two for my favorite eye creams. Right now I have the eye cream that I use in the morning and at night, but that's not what I'm talking about when it comes time to do my makeup. I will use either the Tarte C Wing of H2O or the Saturday Skin Yutsu Brightening Eye Cream. Let's just roll with the Tarte, and I just take a little bit of that and pop it under the eyes, and then bring it all the way under. I really like this one because I feel like it really gives a nice smooth base for makeup application, and the Saturday Skin one does as well. Actually, they're both really good, and I alternate between the two of them. So I really take it all the way around my whole eye, and then let that soak in. While that is soaking in, we'll talk about primers. As you know, I have a whole priming routine. Okay, so I always use at least 2 primers. Sometimes I use 3. If I use 3, it looks like this. One of them, and the first one, is going to be pretty much a primer that is classified as a primer, but I consider to be more of a moisturizer than a primer. Something such as the Laura Geller Spackle Hydrate Primer. Now, she has a few different of these. This is the Hydrate one, and it is literally like lotion to me. Like, to me, the texture on this does not work to fill in pores or fine lines. It does not necessarily work to help any longevity of makeup wear. It is literally like a moisturizer. So yeah, almost like I am going in with another moisturizer. But you guys, my skin is very dry, and it really doesn't matter what foundation I have and how good it is. If I don't have a hydrated, smooth base to put the foundation on, it's not gonna look good. So that is why this is very, very important. And like I said, you know, you can have the best foundation in the world, but if what you have underneath it isn't smooth, it's not gonna look good. So that is why this is so important. And I'm sure that if you are an oilier complexioned person, that you have your own routine that you need to go through, but just for different reasons. Or we need to make sure everything is mattified so your makeup isn't melting off and slipping around. But equally as important, you still need your base. Okay, so, and then after that, what I would do is I would go in with a pore filling and line filling primer. There are a lot of good ones on the market. I have a ton of them. I could give you a whole list of ones that are absolutely amazing. Right now, I have been using this a lot because it's almost gone. I'm like scraping the edges, and I just want to be done with it and open a fresh one because we're real close. So this is the Touch and Soul No Problem Primer. This is very affordable. It can be purchased for under $10, and it's also really effective. And I also love the way that this smells. So I take quite a bit, actually. Like, I'm not shy on my primer, and I really focus it in my areas where I have a lot of texture, where I have the larger pores, which is right here on the cheeks. Also pressing it into my smile lines that kind of run down here. Same thing on the other side, of course. And then I will actually take it and spread it throughout. But first, I want to focus the majority of the product where it's needed the most, in between my 11 lines, down my nose, and make sure that I'm really pressing it into the skin. And then kind of smooth the rest of it out. Pressing it in, and this makes your skin feel so smooth, and it just smells really fresh too. I really like that. Okay, so now that we have done the pore filling, the last step for my makeup preparation, my complexion makeup preparation routine would be to go in with an illuminating primer because I am dry skinned. So if you're dewy naturally, you may not need to do this. You probably don't need to do this, but because I'm drier, I do. And I forgot to mention, I actually have a new one to try today. I have really been in love with the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer. I have been using this pretty much on a daily basis, but I've got a new one that I wanted to check out. I did, of course, use it earlier. Like I said, I got through this part and the foundation part, and then I wasn't able to finish the rest of the video, but it was actually really nice. But we'll just go ahead and try it again for the sake of the video. It is the Dr. Brandt Pore No More Luminizing Base Primer. The packaging on this is adorable. It's like a blue ombre into like kind of like a silvery blue. And then, so I'm going to take about that much. I'm going to take it in between my fingers, and with the luminizing primer, whichever one that I'm using, I'm going to really just kind of focus it on areas of my face that I want to kind of be highlighted, and then I will spread it out. But the majority of this product, like the majority of the other one, was going kind of in different areas. The majority of this one is going to be focused on high points of the cheek, down the nose, kind of like up the forehead area, on the chin. And I actually really like this. So I love my primers. I adore trying new ones. I picked this up on the Ipsy sale. I was really excited to try it, and it didn't disappoint. I like that, this doesn't have quite the glow that the Rare Beauty one does, but this one has a little bit more of a natural glow. But not to say that the Rare Beauty isn't a natural glow, because it is. It's just a little bit more makeup-y, and this is more natural. But it did give a pretty glow to the skin. Okay. So you guys, I did purchase this. Whenever I want to purchase a high-end makeup product, the first place I go is places like Macari, that kind of thing. I did go on there. I couldn't find the shade that I thought would be best for me, but I found like a close second. I did order it, and then I was gonna wait for it to come, but I got impatient and decided to go up to Ulta and buy the shade that I really wanted to begin with. So I have another one on the way, and I'm glad that I do, because although this formula is amazing and this shade works, it is a little on the light side for me, and especially moving into the summer months. And guys, when you're paying $51.98 for 1 fluid ounce of something, you want to be able to use it, right? Am I right? I mean, I know that's standard for a high-end foundation, but that's a lot of bucks, man. That's like over $50 for this. But again, if it's worth it, if I love it, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with treating myself here and there. But anyhow, so I do have mine in the shade Light 3 Gobi. So this is supposed to be the light neutral. And then the one I have on the way is like light to medium with golden undertone, which I do think will be good for me in the summertime. And I also think that I'll be able to mix the two and create a really nice color. Now, I know that you guys, I am late to the party on this one, but when this came out, we were just getting the Charlotte Tilbury in BoxyCharm, which I thought I was going to love, and it's okay, but it's really not my favorite one. And then the month after that, this past month, we got the ABH Luminous Foundation, which has been my go-to since the day I tried this. This is so beautiful on the skin and has become my #1 complexion product at the moment. So I'm going to give this a shake. I'm going to take a full pump out. It is quite liquidy. It does recommend that you apply this with your fingers, so I'm going to warm it up with my fingers a bit, and I'm going to apply it starting at the outer edge of my complexion and then blend it in with a dampened sponge. Yeah, this is a bit light for me, but it does blend out okay. I'm going to take a dampened beauty blender and just begin to press the product in. You guys, so I Like I said, I had tried to do this earlier. Well, so I didn't get any farther than foundation, but we did end up, after the kids woke up, bringing them out to the park. We had a really nice day here in Michigan, like got up to like 80 degrees. And so we brought the babes out to the park, and I ran around chasing toddlers for about 2 hours. And let me tell you that this still looked amazing. Now, the color is a bit light, and it does wash me out a little bit on camera, but it really doesn't look like that in real life. Like, look, do you see how, like, it's washing me out? It doesn't, like, when I look in the mirror, it's not that bad. So I think some of it has to do with the ring light, but some of it does have to do with, it is a touch light for me. But the formula itself, I'm going to get up close to the camera here in a second once I have it all blended out and show you how truly beautiful this product is. It literally looks like I have nothing on, and it also feels like I have nothing on. So I could definitely see this becoming something that I reach for quite often. I will say, if you have blemishes or really bad dark circles, you're probably still going to have to spot conceal, because this is not a full coverage, and I don't know that you could even get it to build to a full coverage if you wanted to. You could definitely build that, I would say, to a solid medium, but that would be it. Like, this is a sheer coverage to me. It perfects, but that is what I like. Like, I don't like a makeup-y makeup look when it comes to foundation. I prefer to wear things sheared out because I don't want it settling in. Okay, so I just want to show you guys. I'm going to come up close for a second here. I'm going to get all up in your space here, but I want to show you. Look at, normally this is where almost immediately I would have, you'd be able to see that I was wearing makeup. There's nothing, like, it is complete, seamless, airbrushed application. That being said, I look a little washed out, so let's warm the complexion up really quick. I'm gonna go in with this. I have been adoring this. This is the Tarte Sea Breezy Cream Bronzer and Blush Palette. I have been hearing Kelly Strack rave about this for, I think, like her last two yearly favorites, and I finally got my hands on one, and it is amazing. This cream bronzer just melts into the skin, you guys. And I know this was not necessarily part of the try on here, but we're just going to, you know, it looks a little crazy now, but don't you worry, it's gonna blend out, and it blends out so effortlessly. Might have went in a little heavy-handed over on this cheek side. And just take a brush with no product on it and shear it out. It's very easy to blend. Yeah, I definitely went in a little heavy-handed with that, but it's a beautiful product. And then just continue to warm my complexion up so I don't look ghostish here. Yeah, you guys, this foundation is stunning. My hair is driving me crazy. Normally I would have it in like my cute little messy bun, but my hairdresser took a little more off than I was wanting, and I can't even get it up there right now, but it'll grow back. I'm just so used to it like that though. Okay, so I am warmed up. I don't typically contour my nose. I might just kind of put a little color down the side like that, but I have a pretty teeny weeny little nose, so I don't really find a reason to feel like I need to contour it. But I do have a new NARS blush that I want to try. This is in the shade Desire. It did come from this last month's BoxyCharm sale. So the last video that I posted was actually my BoxyCharm sale haul for this month, for the month of May, which I know we're not there yet, but that's just the way the BoxyCharm sales work. But there was one order that I hadn't received yet. It had 3 products, and this is one of them. It is such a pretty spring and summer blush tone, and we're gonna try it out. I do know that with NARS blushes, they're typically pretty pigmented, so I want to kind of go in light-handed at first. You can always add more. Take a little bit right on over the bridge of my nose, and then kind of follow it out on this side and bring it up. A little on the chin. Yeah, it's pretty. I just can't get over this foundation though, you guys. Look. Like, I can't get over it. This is definitely gonna be something that I'm reaching for all the time. Okay, let's move along, because we got still quite a bit to go through here. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and blend it in. Ooh, this is kind of like a really, this feels a lot like a face primer. It's a very glidey feeling. Very soft, slippery. I actually really like that. It doesn't have a ton of coverage for like discoloration or anything like that, but I'm cool with that. I mean, as long as it does a nice job for the shadows. That might have been a bit much there, but we'll work with it. Woo, yeah. I'm going in heavy with stuff today, you guys. That feels really nice though. I'm bringing it right on the inner corner as well. And making sure I have it all the way along the lash line and all the way up to the brow bone. I've got like a little dry patch right here. And it's gonna make my shadow stick to it weird. Hopefully the primer will help that. Wow, okay, that actually feels really nice on the lids. Okay. Okay. You guys, we're gonna get into the palette. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because the last time I tried one of these palettes, it did not go well. But we're gonna go for it. So another thing from the BoxyCharm sale that came out of the last order that wasn't in my video was this 4 set of eye brushes from Complex Culture. This is Ipsy's brand. They do have really, really good brushes, you guys. I definitely recommend trying if you are into eye brushes or makeup brushes. If they excite you in any type of way, I definitely recommend checking these out. So it did come with these 4. They feel really nice. It's kind of got that like matte feeling. They're very cute. And it came with, so this is the type of brush that I would use for like inner corners and under the brow bone. This could be used for setting under the eyes, for highlight, for anything you wanted, really. And then a pucker brush and a blender brush. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this color right here and just start to pop some color in my crease, because I'm kind of all whited out from the foundation and the primer. So we're just going to begin to add a little color in the crease, and that actually, I didn't even expect to be able to really see it. I expected it to really match my skin tone, but I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's actually going on really nice. God, I hope I have a better experience with this one. It's so pretty, and I would love to love it. I want to love you. Ah, these complex culture brushes though, you guys, these are so nice. Yeah, so you can see, I'm going to warm it up a bit further with, let's see, this color right here. I'm gonna take a different brush though. So I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is, I want to say, from e.l.f. Yes. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that copper color. And I'm taking a smaller brush because I want to keep this more focused in the actual crease rather than like above it, if that makes sense. And then kind of pulling it out a bit when we get to the outer edge. Wow, okay, so far, this palette seems better than the other one I've tried from the brand by leaps and bounds, and we haven't even gotten anywhere yet. But it's blending out so effortlessly. And by the way, you guys, I primed my lids. As you saw, I did not set them. I definitely recommend going in with the setting powder if you produce any oils in your face or your eyelids. I do not. Also, setting your primer will help shadows blend out effortlessly. I'm not worried about that. I know how to blend. So I've just really been enjoying not setting my eyes lately. I do every once in a while, but I really don't need to. I don't produce the oils there, and I don't mind spending a little extra time blending out. That's actually nice. Okay. Let's go in with this deeper brown yet in the corner here. Same e.l.f. brush. And I'm going to begin to place this on the outer area. Outer V. That is really pretty. I am actually impressed. And do you see the simplicity of, like, I'm not sitting, and I didn't even set it, and I don't even have to sit there and blend forever. Like, it looks really nice. Okay, what should we do for this shimmer? I'm thinking maybe we should try a couple different colors. Let's swatch this green shimmer. Look how pretty that is. Let's just see how it looks. Swatch. See, this is where I ran into the problems with the last one, the shimmers, but these ones look way different. Look at that. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, this is performing way better than the other one that I had. You guys, you have got to check that video out. It'll be in the description box below so that you can reference the difference. It almost makes me wonder I purchased mine on Amazon. It almost makes me wonder, I have heard about people getting counterfeit products on there in packaging that is identical to the brand's packaging, but the makeup is completely different, and it almost makes me wonder if that's what happened to me. Because this is like night and day. I should pull that palette out. I still have it. Let me get a makeup wipe here. Like the shimmers on the other one, you guys, were flaky and non-pigmented. And they were like, you couldn't even get it to, it was like pilling. Like they were like pilling on the lid. It was a hot mess. Okay. There's this strange one where it's got like white, gold, teal, and green all in one right here. Let's see what that looks like swatched. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to, ooh, that is pretty. Wow. Okay, wow. I am getting the slightest bit of fallout, but wow, that is really pretty. Okay. I'm a little shook, I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting that. Okay. You guys, I know that my light is canceling this out. This looks so beautiful. Let me see. We're gonna take, what do I have nearby for like a highlight? Let me see here what we got. Okay, we're gonna go in with the Ofra Cosmetics Retrograde highlighter, taking a little bit of the light color, popping it under the brow bone. Oh my god, you guys, I forgot to do my brows first. Oh my god. That's probably why this is looking I knew something wasn't right, but well, it's all right. We'll catch them up. So that's what happens when you're filming in the middle of the night when everyone else is sleeping. I need to change this lighting. I really do. This is not doing this justice. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna catch the other eye up. I'm gonna switch the lighting so that you can actually see how this really looks, and then we'll finish everything off together. So I will be right back. Okay, girl, let me catch you up to where we're at. So first of all, I did fix the lighting, and this is so much more true to life. I kept like looking in the mirror and then looking at what I see that's being recorded, and I'm like, this doesn't look the same. I look super washed out. It's not showing the color properly. And please forgive me for that, you guys. I'm still a rookie at this. Like, I only just started doing this not even a year ago yet. So I have these ring lights. I'm trying to figure everything out. And so just bear with me and forgive me, but this is definitely more true to life. I really wanted you guys to see, because the last time I used one of their palettes, it was a complete fail. This time, look how vibrant this is. I am really, really impressed. And even like the foundation, like I felt like I looked super washed out, and it just did not look at all like what it really looked like. So this is definitely a truer depiction of what is going on with my face at the moment. So I did all of the things that I did to the first eye, to the second eye. I did put some concealer on, and for that I have really been loving the Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer as of lately, and so that is what I used. And then after I put that on, for a liner and a wing on the top, I totally forgot I had this in my collection. It came from Ipsy. It is from the brand Tanis. and it is the Bangle Green Liquid Liner, and I thought it would go really beautifully with the look, and I think it did. So I did a line on the top and I winged it out, and then after I put my concealer on, I went in with this deep green on the bottom and kind of connected it. And then I took a little bit of that lime green and put it in the middle. Then I took a little bit of this color here. I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but it does have a green reflect in it, but it's like a white. And I put that on the inner corner and kind of just brought it right into the rest of it and blended it out. I love the way that it looked. I did, so that is where we're at. For mascara, I went with my Upswing by Bite Beauty. You guys, if you know, you know. I have a lot of mascaras. I recently almost completed, we've got a couple more things to go through, but I almost completed my entire makeup collection tour in lots of different videos, but I went through mascaras a while ago, so if you know, you know. I have a huge selection. I keep finding myself reaching for this. If you like that super fluttered, separated look, give this one a try. I keep going back to it, so that tells me something. And that's where we're at. I did do one eyebrow, and then I remember we're going to be trying this out together, so I stopped and I didn't do the other one. This is the Kokie eyebrow pencil. It's in the shade Blonde. I did pick it up on the Ipsy sale this past month. I put it as an add-on in my bag, I believe. I think it was an add-on. It either came in my bag or it was an add-on in my bag. I can't remember at this point. But it does come with kind of the micro pencil and then the spoolie on the other side. And the reason that I was interested in this is because I hear Kelly Strack raving about Kokie products. They're very affordable. I'm sure this cost like a couple bucks, and guys, I was so impressed. This is so pigmented and so pretty. So all that I did was kind of start right here and work on areas that are sparse and just begin to do small hair-like strokes in the areas that I need a fill in. And then I bring it right out to the tail. Now my natural brows, you guys, are so light and sparse that brows for me can be a tricky thing, because I'm also somebody who feels like it's very easy to overdo them, and then it takes over the look, and I don't like that at all. So just trying to keep it very natural looking and not too blocky looking, but also fill them in a bit. So now I'm just going to take the spoolie side and just kind of run the product through. And then it doesn't matter what I use in my brows. You guys, that was so easy. This glides on so nice. And I would imagine that this product probably costs under $10. I know that it costs under $10. It might cost under $5. Kokie is very, very affordable, and this is really, really good. This is a good eyebrow pencil. Now, it doesn't matter what brow pencil I use. I always follow with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Tint Gel in Blonde. And this actually makes the hair-like strokes that I made with the pencil appear to be real hairs. It grips onto the hairs that I do have and almost makes them look multiplied or something. This stuff is a godsend if you have sparse, thin brows. And I just love it. I use this no matter what else I'm using on my brows. This will always be the finishing touch. And that's where we're at. So we've got that done. What else do we have left to try? So it appears let me have a look-see at the mess going on here. It appears all we have left, I guess, are the lip products that we were going to try. So we're going to try and line the lips with the Dominique Cosmetics. This is a lip liner. I'm looking for a shade here. I know that... Okay, this is the Creamy Lip Defining Filler in the shade Crush. And then this lip gloss is from the company Nabla, and it is their Shine Theory lip gloss in the shade Renaissance. And we're going to try them together. Now, one thing I forgot to mention earlier when I was going through my whole how I prep my skin was while I'm doing that, I always put a lip mask on and let that sit the entire time that I'm doing my makeup until I'm ready to do my lips. Then I'll wipe it off and do my lips. But it just makes your lips really soft. If you have any, I always have chapped lips, so if you have any of that going on, it definitely helps, and it'll help your lip products look better. But now that we're ready to do the lips, I'm just going to kind of take my makeup wipe and wipe that off. And the reason that I'm doing that is because it'll make it really hard for a lip liner to you know, grip to your lip if you have all that slippery stuff on there. So this lip liner is unique in shape. It is a teardrop shape. All of the things that I've tried from Dominique Cosmetics so far, I have really, really enjoyed. So we're gonna go in with this. So I wouldn't call it a nude. It's more of a coral nude, maybe. It definitely goes on super nice. So what I'm doing when I'm doing this, by the way, you guys, is I'm just going slightly over the line of my natural lip. It's called overlining, and it's great to do in combination with lip gloss. It's going to give you that pouty lip look. And, you know, I'm not like going like way out of the lines, just taking the very edge of my lip and just lining just directly below it. Okay, that goes on like butter, you guys. That is so nice. But I'm not surprised. I typically really like Dominique Cosmetics. I would like to get like a whole collection of her stuff. Right now I have a soft matte lip in Sweet Nectar, a soft matte lipstick. I have got this liner, and I've got two palettes, the Transition palette and the Latte 2 palette. You know, I thought it would be hard to work with like that teardrop shape, but it's not. This goes on so effortlessly. Okay, we're lined, and now I'm just gonna go in with the gloss. Oh, it smells like coconut. Trying to decipher how it feels on the lips. It feels nice. I don't know. I can't say that it's like my favorite feeling formula when it comes to a lip gloss, but it doesn't feel bad at all. I love the smell. It definitely just blended right into the liner like I imagined it would. I think it's really, really nice. I think it's nice. I like it. Of course, this is first impressions on pretty much all of this, so, you know. Okay, so let's go over everything. Let's recap. So, the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, which is 70% skincare, by the way, which is somebody like me, this is like my dream. I'm in love with it. I'm so glad that I have another shade on the way. I will be able to mix the two of them and kind of create a perfect shade for me, because this one is just a touch light, and especially moving into the summer months. If we were dead in winter, this would be fine, but we're coming into the summer months and my skin's gonna get a little bit tanner, and this will just be a little bit too light. But you guys, let me move in again for you. And it's been a minute since we put it on. This is a scratch from my toddler earlier, but you can see normally right here where I have these fine lines, my makeup would be settling in. Same in between my 11 lines. It's not. It literally looks like I don't have foundation on, but my skin looks fine-tuned, perfected. Now, if you want a full coverage, girl, this is not your jam, okay? But if you want a beautiful, fine-tuned look where it doesn't even look like you've got face complexion products on, try that. You've got to try that. I'm obsessed, and I've literally just only tried it today. I can't wait to continue playing with it. When it comes to the NARS blush in Desire, I think it's a beautiful summer blush. I think that it was not the right blush for this look, though. I should have went with a more neutral instead of pinky, because I have like the green and brown going on the eyes, but it was new. I wanted to try it. I'm glad I did. Of course, it's beautiful on the skin, but probably not the best match for this look. Eyebrow pencil, obsessed with it. Liner, really, really like it. The new Dr. Brandt primer was really, really nice. I'm excited to continue to play with that. I also really like, you guys, I don't think that I had one miss in this bunch for today. The palette, you guys, I am so excited to say that next time we'll have to play with that beautiful color right there, and we definitely will. But I am so excited to say that this palette was amazing. Look, you guys, look at the pigment. Like, that is beautiful. And the last time we tried one of these, it was a hot mess. So, Gina, thank you so much, Gina, for sending this to me. I had the funnest time playing around with it, and I can't wait to see what else I can create with it in the future. I am so excited to have it. Thank you so much. And this has went on long enough. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out. Love you. See you soon. Bye.